When was the last time you talked to your grandparents? Earlier today? Yesterday? Last week? Last month? Last year? Can't remember? What did you feel the last time you talked to each other? Did you feel loved? Remembered? Or were you irritated, annoyed? Or maybe you don't remember because you didn't get to pay attention. According to a study by Pukta and Fitzwater, most of the elderly feel left out of conversations, probably because of the age gap or simply because of the problems in communicating with them. But did you know that these make them feel lonelier? Loneliness is a common feeling among the elderly, and the feeling is much more evident in nursing homes. Why? The elderly in nursing homes do not get to see their families quite as much, or in worst cases, they do not get to see them at all. This results in feelings of loneliness, neglect, and abandonment. To distract themselves from their loneliness, the elderly resort to diversions inside the nursing homes by playing games or watching TV. But we can change this, because now you can take part in making the elderly feel less lonely. You can make them feel remembered and loved. Volunteer at a nursing home where you can become a buddy to an oldie. It's not as hard as you think. It's as simple as making a new friend. Here are 8 simple guidelines to help you when you volunteer. Know the condition of the elderly. Ask the patient's caregiver or the warden about the condition of the patient. Know their likes and dislikes. Observe how they are. Be conscious of their body language and to see what kind of mood they are in. Approach the elderly with a smile and start by asking their names. Make your questions simple and clear. Stick to a topic and avoid quick shifts from topic to topic. Speak to them as you would talk to your professor or parent, and be mindful of your vocal volume. Adjust your voice as you observe how they hear you. Don't interrupt while they are talking. Respect is very important. Give them time to answer and time to think about their response. Don't argue with the elderly. Answer with respect as much as possible. Divert their attention to positive things. And lastly, remember that patience will take you a long way. Don't give up if you feel tired or feel like you are being ignored, because once they feel comfortable with you, you can now become buddies. And if you still feel like you're unsure how to approach an oldie, here are 3 simple steps to help you get started. First, start with small talk. Introduce yourself, your name, age, school, and course. Then ask them about your basic information as well. Second, know their opinions through public topics and personal preferences. It may be current events, showbiz, or their favorite activities. Third, this is when you can now start to talk about personal matters. Talk about their past work, experiences, family, and friends. Simple as that. You'll be surprised with how open they can be. Pretty soon, you'll surely be buddies. Volunteering will make a great impact to the elderly because visiting them makes them feel like they're not forgotten. Don't underestimate the power of conversation, because to an oldie, communication matters. What are you waiting for? Volunteer now and become a buddy to an oldie.